Hi, Karen Rao Carter here. Today I want to give you some Feng Shui tips to alleviate depression symptoms. I'm not with you to know what level you're at, clinical, whatever, I don't know what you've got going on, but these are some environmental tips from a Feng Shui perspective that may be helpful. So I thought I'd offer them to you. First of all, when I find people that are in a state of depression, they usually show up in their environment as overly yin. So yin is, when the literal pulling the cover over the heads, small spaces, dark places, all of those are over on the yin side of things, and we want to get people balanced. It doesn't have to go completely yang, like life of the party, just balance. That's what we're looking for. So most of the time when you go into a depressed person's house, you open up the curtains and you take the aluminum foil off the windows and you're like, God, we need some light in here. A healthy person feels it. The depressed person feels like that darkness is nourishing them when actually it's exacerbating the situation. So adding light, getting rid of monochromatic colors in your clothing and in your home, like wearing all black or dark colors. A little color can go a long way. Once again, find the balance, the Goldilocks theory. I'm not trying to go too much, I'm not trying to go too little, just right, both in your environment and with what you wear. Of course, I just talked about lighting levels, opening up the curtains, opening up the blinds, getting some sunshine in, actually being out in the sunshine. I think everybody, well, a lot of people know that. Getting actual sunshine to hit your skin actually does help. Like doing the actual smile, like, smile for no reason, the fake it till you make it kind of a thing, but that actually does do like a little endorphin-y type of thing that might be helpful for you. Not really a Feng Shui thing, but I thought I'd throw that in there as long as I was talking about that. And let's see, what else do I have on my list here down below? Water over fire. The water element is the downward moving element. It sinks to the lowest place. So there could be places where you have too much water in your environment. Maybe you're too close to the water environmentally. There's an ocean right outside or something like that. If you feel just towards the lazy side of things, maybe not depression or whatever, it could be overwatered, or it could be just way overwatered if you have full-on depression. Black equals water, so that's why we're cutting out all those dark colors. Blacks and dark colors equal water. Mirrors also equal water. Don't normally see them abounding in a depressed person's house, but thought I'd say that. Or a lot of art that has deep dark colors in it, or depictions of water. I would minimize those because that is the downward element. Fire is the upward element. So adding more hot, warm, burnt orange, all the colors that are in the warm family towards orange to reds. Don't have to overdo it. I know it's a stretch given the situation, but that is the counter. That is the upward moving energy. Triangular pointy things that are pointing up versus down. That is a shape that is more supportive to you. So if you have, if your headboard of your bed is up against a wall and there's a bathroom, bathtub, toilet, whatever water element, water in the wall on the other, inside the wall at your headboard, that could be hurting you because that is where the fire should be on the top of our bodies and the water should be down below. So if you've got water here, it's almost like somebody is continually dousing your fire, putting out your fire, and not being able to shine. So think about where water is above your head. Symbols or reality. In the Bagua, think about the family Gua. It's, governs the past. So there might be issues that brought you here, right? Or maybe it's a family trait, genetically or whatever. Go see Bruce Lipton's work if you dare. When we talk about genetics, I highly recommend that. But the family Gua governs the past. The creativity Gua governs the future, and the health or center, really, the Tai Chi of the space, not really a Gua, is in the middle. Those three Guas, if you understand the Bagua, I'm not really going to get into that on this call, but look up B-A-G-U-A, Bagua, it's on my site anywhere. And I would look for issues in the family Gua, the center, or the creativity and children Gua. Look for things that are depressing down. Maybe you have a lot of dead things, dead relatives, dead ashes, dead plants. I've gone into a lot of depressed people's homes, and there's the plants that have been brown for ever, you know. And so dead items, it's opposite of that growing, blooming, thriving. It's the wilted, depleting, dying, going back towards the ultimate yin, midwinter condition. So get some life in your house. Fresh plants, flowers, a bowl of fresh fruit often works. Back to water again. Don't forget about the plumbing leaks, drips, anything where water is running loose. There's a lot of emotions that go into play with the water running out of its banks. So want to make sure that we talk about making sure there's general repair and maintenance happening in the plumbing world. If you walk into your home and like one of your eyes is covered with a wall straight ahead and the other eye can see much deeper, that's called a split view. And that can cause some psychological issues. So normally we would put a mirror on that wall, or we would try to put something so eye-catching that when you walk in, you immediately look to the right and don't notice that like one half of your face is like hitting the near wall, and the other side of your face is going into the long depth view. So in my book, Move Your Stuff, Change Your Life, I do have a picture that shows split view and what it looks like and what to do about it. So look in there. And also, I've seen a lot of people where the face of the home is blocked. You know, this is the front door. These are the windows. This is this is the door. So we're looking for your face of your house to be out and not blocked, like the covers pulled over your head. So if you have a hedge or a fence or something definitely like blocking right in the face of your house, that could be an issue that hopefully you could work through or do something about. Maybe you place a mirror face out above the front door to push whatever's in front of your face off of it, or take down the hedge or so forth. One last thing, if doors are blocked, you know, you're trying to get in the door, but there's stuff behind it, that can cause a little depression, just anxiety and depression as well. Oh, did I hit everything on my list here? General Feng Shui cure for health, 50mm cure in the center of your bedroom, hanging from a string. I use a round, multifaceted, leaded glass crystal. So those are my Feng Shui tips for depression. I hope it helps you. Feel free to check out you know, other things that I have on my website, or I do Feng Shui consultations, get in the Move Your Stuff with Karen program, check out the Move It with Karen, moveitwithkaren.com to get the free webinar on how to position yourself for success, because of course I'm always talking about that armchair position. It's helpful in this area as well, just not one of my top ones, although it's always a top one, so thought I'd throw that in there as well. So make sure your back is covered, solid wall behind you, at your headboard, at your office chair, wherever you spend the most amount of time. So those are my Feng Shui tips for depression. Hope it's helpful. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.